Claypool Offensive Rookie of the Year?
Well, who did I say at the beginning? I said Edwards-Helaire, huh? The buzz is kind of dying down for him a little bit.
I said CeeDee Lamb early on, and then obviously Dak went out. So
is this the hot topic? Is this the? I know you brought it up in the question.
Some people have. I'm seeing it.
The 9 touchdowns. I mean, if he ends up with 15 touchdowns and 900 yards, that's going to be hard to beat.
For me, I just know how much they love Joe Burrow, though, and Joe has been balling out. Ooh. This was probably Joe Burrow's worst game that I've seen him play on tape, bro. He's looked really good. But
Herbert even too.
Herbert's been looking good too. Absolutely. So that's my only thing. And we know quarterbacks. We even said last year we thought Josh Jacobs should have had it over Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
But because of the quarterback, they went college. So I could definitely see Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow right now to me is the front runner. He's the front runner, and I think they're trying to make a case for Justin Herbert as well. I think with Claypool, they're still trying to figure out between him, Judy, Lamb, and Jefferson, which one of these guys they want to make the next. Like, God, they start putting the media behind and pump them up. I don't know if they've decided just yet. Whereas with quarterback, I mean, even Tua, they're starting to get him involved a little bit as well. But I feel like he's missed too much time to get realistically in that race. But the quarterbacks, man, Burrow and Herbert, man, they are giving those guys a lot. And Burrow, rightfully so. Burrow has played. I mean, like I said, this was probably his worst game, and they still didn't do terrible. But it just looked like how it was supposed to look. It looked like a great team with, a defense clicking on all cylinders versus an offense that can't protect. We said that. We said they don't have an offense line to be able to protect, and they couldn't.
He had some bad throws. He didn't throw any that was like, man, that should have been picked.
No, not at all.
Am I wrong there? Okay, yeah. It was just more we were the better team.
Yeah. Like, it never looked like with some of these teams we played against, it's like
Tannehill should have had a couple picks.
Right. It's some of these guys were like, bro, this quarterback, his head is spinning. We got him right now. I felt like with Burrow, we banged him up. And that was more of a bigger issue than him necessarily being overwhelmed. Even my respect for him grew when he kept coming back in the fourth. After he got hit a couple times, he was a little slow getting up. I had more respect for him then because a lot of times, man, it's just as a team, bro, when things don't go well, you want to see who's the first guy trying to tap out, who's looking for the coach to pull him out, and who's the guy that's going to say, hey, man, I'm good. Don't help me up. I'm going to be back out here with you. I got that vibe from Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow gave me that energy that, man, I know we getting whooped. I know I'm getting thumped right now, but I don't care. I'm coming right back out here. And he did that. And then even after the game, they asked him, man, do you think the Steelers were hitting you dirty or nothing? Like, he's like, no, I thought it was all clean. And they said, well, why'd you stay out there? He's like, man, because my team needed me, man. Like, if we're losing, this is a chance for us to build character. So that's why I had the utmost respect for him in that situation, because that's not easy to do. I mean, from personal experiences, man, I've been on some teams where you in a game and it's like, it's bad, it's gory. But you see the guys around you tapping out. You like, bro, I'm not going to be that guy. When you look on tape, you're going to see my effort, my energy, and my productivity still be the same. And that's what I felt like I got from Joe Burrow. And that's why I still, like I said, man, I feel like I respect him even more afterwards.
You think you got him as the front runner then?
I personally do, yeah.
Okay.
I personally do.
Because you got Herbert's probably got the better stats. And this is something
better stats, but for me, Herbert didn't play as many games. So I just looked at it as he came into a little bit better of a situation, whereas early on for Burrow, I mean, we talked about the Bengals, man. It was, like I said, man, we know how they looked last year, and then early on, it was literally him being the only bright spot.
Chargers aren't the worst team.
No, they're not. We felt like if they had a quarterback, they could really make some noise. And if you look at them, they have been winning in literally 4 of their past 5 or 6 games by double digits, and they just can't hold on to the lead. But they're a good team.
Yeah, so off the top of my head, I don't know if I have a front runner right now. But that's a good question. Like I said, with Claypool, if he's like in the teens with those touchdowns, like 15,
he's
16,
going to be in the conversation.
900 yards. Man. So it'd just be interesting between Herbert, Burrow, and I guess even I'm assuming CeeDee Lamb's numbers, just because of the quarterback situation, it's not going to be as consistent going forward.
His numbers have definitely dropped since Dak has been out, but all of their guys have. Amari Cooper, his numbers have been down. Literally the game that they had versus us was the best game that any of their guys on offense have had since Dak has been out. And that's why, like I said, I was so mad, because I'm like, man, they have looked bad. Like, couldn't protect, couldn't throw the ball. And then against us, they over here looking like good. And I'm like, oh, what is this? I don't like this, man.
Yeah, so that's probably a good 3. I don't know what Jefferson's doing last couple weeks. I don't know either.
I haven't followed Minnesota like that.
And then I think Edwards-Helaire is going to take a dip with Bell being there. Yeah. So yeah, dude, I guess that's maybe the 3 then: Herbert, Burrow, and Claypool. Yeah. That's probably it. I don't necessarily have a front runner right now. I would say Claypool, just I'm a Steeler fan, whatever. But the other two have great points too, and the quarterback in terms of actually winning the award.
Right, we know
that might give them the leg up.
They love quarterbacks. Love them. So, yeah, man.
Oh yeah, that's not AFC or NFC. That's
just
the
in
league.
general.
Is there anyone in the NFC? Yeah, I guess we talked about Jefferson and CD.
Yeah. I thought you
quarterbacks. It's all it's all
because all the three young guys are AFC. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it, dude. Then yeah. Nothing. No one else is popping off. Yeah,
not from even in the NFC,
I can't think of anyone.
You got the young boy with the Rams, but he's not doing it like that. Akers.
No, definitely not.
No, nobody to that level where you're in the conversation. I think it's a 3-horse race between Claypool, Burrow, and Herbert. I'm leaning Burrow because I know the quarterback, and just number one, what the people like is the quarterback. They adore them. We talk about how they can have an average game and they still receive all the hype around them, man. So that's why I think Burrow.
Yeah, well, because you bringing up Burrow, that's interesting to me where I'm thinking from this last game, man, that probably took him a step back. I don't know if he would necessarily be the front runner, but everything you laid out, you're saying that this game shouldn't necessarily be a knock. Like he faced probably the number one defense.
Absolutely. And
did certain things.
Yeah, it wasn't like we felt that, oh man, we got Joe Burrow. There's nothing he could do. I mean, he was completing some passes. It was more so he's taking a lot of hits and they couldn't run the ball. They were one-dimensional. That's what it looked like when you're one-dimensional versus a good team. It looks like that. I mean,
a couple fumbles by them too.
Yeah. So it's a lot of stuff that went into there, man. It wasn't just a Joe Burrow thing. It was a Bengals as a whole thing. I mean, they couldn't stop our offense, and then special teams, they turned the ball over. You can't do that. That kills you as well, man.
Who was it? Boyd? Was Boyd the one that fumbled?
Boyd
Cam Sutton?
Fumble. Yeah. Absolutely. And great job by Cam Sutton. I was impressed by him too because earlier in the game, man, he had got beat to his leverage side. It was I think it was a slant route by, was it Higgins? I want to say it was Higgins. And then literally, like, they tried to run the same thing. I think it was a quarter later. And this time, man, he's not even biting on it. He's playing that thing heavy inside, gets the PBU. And he's actually like talking like, I'm like, bro, y'all got me early, not getting me again. Like, that's the sign of a great defense. When you're able to, even if you have a mistake or you have an error earlier in the game, you correct it. So the next time they come back, because that's the NFL, right? We talk about the different levels and how they correct. At high school, man, you have a blown coverage or something bad happen, a team gonna come back to you next week. If you're in college, you have something bad happen, a team will come back to you in the next half. You have something bad happen in the NFL, they come back to you next series. Like, it's like that. They don't wait. They're like, oh, you ain't get it right? Okay, we're gonna run this until you do get it right. So to see Cam Sutton respond that way, and as a defense and offense, man, these guys have been responding and correcting their errors quick. And that's what you want to see. That's the difference between good teams and great teams, man. Good teams, they can make them adjustments on the fly. They say, okay, you got me right here. I corrected it. I identified it. Now I'm going to execute. The other teams, they be like, hey, man, we're going to figure it out. I don't know what was going on. We got to figure out what was going on. I don't know yet. And then they got to get to the film. But by then, it's too late. You already done lost the game. The Bengals, they're sitting here today correcting like, oh, that's what was happening right there. Oh, that's what went on. Whereas the Steelers, they already knew in the game, like, look, this is what they're trying to do. Take it away. Let's go. That segment was brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbooking app. And let's be real, we know sportsbooking isn't allowed everywhere just yet, but we got something for you. You like fantasy football, right? I mean, we all love sports. This is a sports talk show. DraftKings also have a fantasy football app where every week they're giving out $1 million worth of prizes. Did you hear that right? I said every week they're giving out $1 million worth of prizes, baby. DraftKings fantasy football app. Ooh, it really adds to the Sunday excitement, man. It can give you that extra juice you're looking for. So if you have not downloaded the app, if you haven't downloaded it just yet, and you're the first-time user, make sure you enter promo code MOATS, that's MOATS, so you can receive your deposit bonuses because you don't want to leave that on the table. But more importantly, man, you can get in the game and get a chance to win some money. Because, Deke, you'll agree, we just want a chance, right?
100%. If I'm feeling good about a matchup, I'm feeling good about a player this upcoming week, why not potentially get some money based off my knowledge, you know?
And trust me, if you're listening to us, you're going to get a lot of knowledge, baby. So what are you waiting on? Download the app. Make sure you use the promo code MOATS and let's get that money. Or at least get a chance to.